Now, like many of y'all, I saw the trailer to this movie that drove the Muslim Brotherhood straight up Goonie Town from their otherwise normally peaceful as Amish butter-like disposition. The movie trailer was lame, but what's even more lame is a culture that can't handle anybody depicting an image of the Prophet Muhammad. And what's even more lamier than that is butt-faced backward people like Tavis Smiley, who claims to be Christian, but they say we Christians are just as violent as Muslims. Guess Tavis will be plenty surprised to find he's still alive tomorrow for saying that about us mean old Christians.
I think what's happening. Propaganda.
Okay, to say this outrage is the fault of this movie trailer is ridiculous. It reminds me of all those so-called peaceful concert goers who went to Woodstock 1999 and blamed Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit for inciting a riot. Really? All it took was a song? I don't think so. Fred Durst did not put anything in you so-called peace milkers to make y'all go berserk. Y'all flipped out on your own. Despite all that love the environment crap y'all talk, y'all went straight up destructo and started tearing up the environment for no reason. And then y'all blame Fred Durst. So this business with this mob that has moved against our embassies, burned our flag, and killed our citizens due to the so-called provocation of this movie trailer is as weak as Obama's baseball pitch. They've been this way long before Bush. They've been this way long before America was even founded. Theirs is not a religion of peace any more than Occupy Wall Street is a movement against greed. We're dealing with angry people whose skin is thinner than deli sliced corned beef cut by the stingiest Jew. Oh no, I insulted God's chosen people. Should I be afraid that they're gonna wage a jihad against me and burn down my home? I think I'll be safe from Jews and Christians if I or anybody else decides to make a ha-ha funny at their expense, or even show up on camera dressed up as Moses or Jesus. So I try to keep things in perspective. I'm not so worried about the so-called controversial acts of Terry Jones compared to a culture that gets all murder motivated when they feel a little insulted. Now, I'm not one of those people who thinks the Middle East needs to be bombed back into the Stone Age. That would be like bombing them back to last Tuesday. Not only that, the Stone Age, as far as they go, is more like the Stoning Age, as they still do stone women. Oh, but we right-wing Christians have waged a war against women. We right-wing Christians who follow Jesus. You know, that good dude who stood in the way of a woman being stoned to death? Also, there's something very smelly about everything that surrounds this movie. The creator of this movie was reported to be an Israeli Jew, but isn't. It turns out he's supposedly a Coptic Christian. Not sure how they got that mixed up. Must be because the media is so eager to point the finger at Christians in Israel for something. Even how the left-wing media is working this is weird, not surprisingly. And instead of being interested in how the actual president is conducting himself on this matter, they're focused on smearing Romney. They'll stop smearing Romney and focus on the president when they can figure out a way to make him look good should a situation offer an opportunity to spin it in his favor. Like Al Sharpton, who's got a strangely large head that looks like the dry head of a Persian cat on a wet body. He gives his commentary like he's trying to be as antagonizing as Chris Matthews, but in the process, it only looks like he's really constipated as he tries in vain to push out something to smear Republicans with. That sounded really gross, didn't it? But it's true. I'm Alfonso Rachel with ZoNation, and I'm gonna be really busy for the next few days killing the people who troll my videos with their anti-Christian hatred, because after all, we're just as hateful and violent as militant Muslims. But straight up Goonie Town